Welcome back for another video. Today we're going to look at my personal favorite S21 Ultra accessories. Now note, a lot of these accessories I will go through today also work on other smartphones, but several of them are exclusive to the S21. Let's get into it. Case is from Samsung. Highly recommend this one. This is the silicone case combo that comes with the S Pen. If you get the S21 Ultra, I think this is a definite if you really want to use a pen. Otherwise, if you get a case that doesn't have a pen holder, it's going to be easy to lose this pen. I have other cases that I don't have the pen holder on, and I always feel like I'm double checking my pocket to make sure I still have the pen. I wish I could find a clip or something to put on the pen, so at least I would feel like it's a little bit more secure, but I haven't found that yet, so a case that can hold the pen is your best bet. Let's crack it open real quick. Inside you got some instructions. You also have, these are pen replacements. You have a little grabber to pull out the pen. As you pull the pen tip out, most of the time when you get these types of cases, you get another pen tip with it, just because over time you will wear out the pen tip. Here's the case. It's pretty standard silicone case. Has a nice build to it. I mean, it's pretty firm. Just trying to bend it and squeeze it here a little bit. And we see it's not really giving. It does offer full camera protection. And of course, the main point is holding the pen. So it gives you a nice edge to easily pull out the pen with your finger. Here is installing the case on the S21 Ultra. There we go, we can see it's fully covering the camera lens module, so you're good on coverage. Has decent drop protection as well, being a little bit thicker silicone case. So, on to another case that can hold the S Pen. It is from Spigen. The Liquid Air case from Spigen. So it's just a little bit of a different feel to it. It's about the same protection, I would say, as the silicone case from Samsung. A little bit difference on how the pen holds. So on the Samsung one, the pen holster itself is a little thicker. This one, you essentially put the pen on its side and holster it in. So it still goes in relatively easy. I don't have any problems with either one. Might have a preference to you. I personally like the back on this one more, because if we can tell side-by-side comparison here, if you can see the textures at all, we can see that for the most part, I've used these a little bit now. For the most part, the case still looks new on this one. As we can tell from this one, we're picking up all sorts of fuzz from your pocket, fingerprints as well. This is a cleaner case. Of course, again, it's preference. I think both of these are great. Here is the S21 Ultra in the case. And we can see we have a lip instead around the camera module, instead then with the Samsung one, they actually made the cuttings out around the cameras or the lenses. This one just is around the camera module. I think it's still good. There is some options from like companies like ESR, maybe even Spigen as well, that you can get a tempered glass screen protector. Might be something to invest in as well, just to add a little bit more protection, just, you know, to make sure. These are expensive phones with lots of glass on the back that could get damaged or scratch and affect your photography. All right, on to the next one. Now this is a more clear plastic case, I guess I would say, but it is from Spigen as well. Liquid Crystal is what they call this. They're clear cases, but offers pretty good protection around the corners for drops and on the back. And with the clear case, you can still see the original beauty of your phone. So let's pop it open. All right, so we can see clear case. Everybody's probably seen one of these by now. Into the clear case so you can see it. Again, as you can tell, this does not offer a placement for the pin. This case and the next one that I'm going over does not offer a placement for the pin. So you can see reflections, you're getting quite a bit of reflection, but you're also getting the clear back where you can see the logo. This might also be good if you get a skin from, let's say, D brand. You could show off that skin by also protecting the skin and also protecting your phone. So I do like that for the fact I have done clear cases before where I put on a clear case and then have a skin underneath to show that off. So pretty good. It also offers a cut around the camera module. Again, it is raised, so if your phone is setting like this, you will still have some protection. You get an extra cushioning here in the corners. 4-drop protection. Obviously, most of the time when your phone lands, it's going to initially first land on a corner. So that's an extra drop protection. Spigen does a good job at adding that in most of their phone cases. Next one is from a very popular YouTuber, Lou from Unbox Therapy. He made a case. He makes this for a lot of phones now, and this is called the Latercase. The box design is awesome as well. So very, very thin, minimal case. It's just to add some scratch resistance to it. We can see it's ultra thin, and it's made out of a Kevlar type material. Now we'll just open this. Okay, we can see super thin, almost not even there. You can see it's very light. If I would put much pressure on it, it would potentially break. You can see it's pretty flimsy, but the point of these cases are if you really want to just support or carry your phone like this, you don't like bulk on your phone. I really like that because I don't like bulk most of the time on my phones. I prefer, if I'm going to put a case on, I would typically sport something like this. But due to the S Pen functionality, I do go with the silicone or the bigger cases just because of the convenience of the case and the pin together. But here we go, put it on. See, it easily snaps on. Full protection of the camera module again, which is perfect. As always, my biggest worry is a drop or a scuff in the pants or anything that may be in your pants pocket or purse that could scuff these camera lenses. So we still got some protection there. And then we can see that there is protection in the corners of the case, again, where likely you drop it. So with this type of thin a case, you can tell that there is no lip across the front of the screen. So if your phone would fall facing down, you are likely going to get a cracked screen. So there's a disadvantage to that. You could go with trying to find a tempered glass screen protector. There's a couple out there that make them. They are definitely harder to get due to the curve on the screen. I'll list one of the best ones out there in case you're interested in a glass screen protector. Let's go over some Samsung accessories now. Start off with the Buds Pro. All right, so let's pop these bad boys open. These are in-ear headphones. They are truly wireless, so they pair Bluetooth, but then of course they pair to each other once they are out of the case. These are IPX7, so they can be submersible up to 1 meter for, I believe, 30 minutes. They have voice detection, so you can do Hey G. You could use Bixby as well if you wanted to. They have noise cancellation. The noise cancellation on it is actually really good, and they also have stereo audio, so it's actually active tracking as well. So depending on, let's simulate your head here, simulating your head movement The spatial audio will occur based on you shifting the direction of your head when you're watching, let's say, a YouTube video on your phone. So pretty cool stuff. This is all stuff that can be, of course, disabled if you don't want to use it, or if you want to fully block out ambient sounds, you can turn that off as well, but these are good for outdoor as well. And of course, like a lot of the higher end wireless earbuds, you can also use just one. Case is pretty small, can fit in a pants pocket, does charge over USB-C. Thank you, Samsung. Always appreciate to see the new wireless earbuds supporting USB-C. Some of the other ones still do micro USB. It also supports wireless charging, so if you have a charging pad, great use for that. And if you have other Samsung products, you can use the Samsung Location or Samsung Find, and which is new with the tags as well. It's kind of like Find My iPhone or some of the other tracking solutions out there, like Tracker, etc. So pretty cool stuff here. It is a tracker. You've probably heard of companies like Tile or Tracker. So essentially, you put this in a backpack or a purse, and it uses near frequency communications with other Samsung devices. Major point here, other Samsung devices. Since these are made by Samsung, they will only work with other Samsung phones, unlike Tile or Tracker, which can work with all various OSs, mobile OSs, iOS and Android. So do know that with the Samsung ones, you are in the Samsung ecosystem for sure. But the app is nice. You also have a button that can be used to activate or find your phone. There's multiple button functions. You can also use it with Samsung Smart Things to, let's say, multiple press or long press to turn on your lights. So for this demonstration, I'm just going to press the button to call my phone. So, you know, if I lost my phone, I can use the actual tracker to find my phone, or vice versa. Okay, so, and vice versa, you can from your smartphone go into the Samsung Find app and locate or call the Bluetooth tag, or set it in lost mode so that way it alerts anybody else that may. Or of course you can use the Find app from your phone, and then that will help find the actual tracker, and that's good. Or you can place it in lost mode so that when another device, somebody else that has a Samsung phone loses their device and you get near one of these, it will alert your device that, hey, you found some lost item, and then it'll tell you who to communicate with to get it back. Pretty nice things. If you ever use trackers, pretty cool. If you'd like to know more about trackers and me to go in depth on comparing trackers, definitely let me know. I can do a video on that. Common item to use is wireless charger. I don't have the cord plugged into this, but it's pretty simple. Anker makes a lot of these. They make ones that are just pads that you set the phone on, or you can actually get standing ones that put your phone at like a 90-degree angle so you can see it with setting at a desk. Those are my preferred ones, but if I'm somewhere in the house and I just want to set my phone down real quick, I will set it on these. Anker offers a 10-watt charger solution in these. Depending on which one you buy from Anker, some are combo kits, so be aware. Some are combo kits and actually have the charger and cable with them. A lot of times it's only the wireless charger pad itself, and you still have to get the cable and the charger. But essentially with wireless charging, you know, you just set your phone on it and then your phone will start charging. Onto a couple other niche options. This is a flash drive. Some people call it a jump drive. This works for both PC and your phone. It's from a company called Sandisk. About this one, so there's this little slider, and what that slider does is it slides out to USB-C on one end, and on the other is a full USB 3.0. So What this will allow you to do is you can plug this into your phone, back up your pictures. Maybe you've got a file that you want to transfer off your phone or onto your phone, and then you can use it just like you would a computer, transfer those files, unplug it, and then you can go to your computer and move those files over to your computer, or vice versa. Very handy. USB-C to HDMI adapter. So these are very useful with the Samsung product line, because what it allows you to do is essentially do two options with your phone. You can plug this into your phone, and then whatever you're displaying on your phone can now show on your TV or your monitor, or if you haven't seen it, the Next dock, which I did a previous video on that. That'll be linked in the description as well if you want to go check out that video. But essentially, you could plug this in and either get a mirrored display of what's on your phone, or since Samsung actually has a desktop mode, you can plug this in and then it displays onto your laptop or your TV a dedicated Chromebook-like desktop mode, more similar to your Mac or your Windows, etc. desktop solution. And then really what you could do from here is you could have a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse, and then you would have a separate input solution, and then you would have theoretically a full dedicated PC. Or you could use something like this. An item that can be used really with any smartphone, similar to your earbuds, your wireless charger, the jump drive, or the HDMI to USB-C can be used with a lot of different phones, not just Samsung. So can this. So what exactly is this? This is essentially a portable phone kickstand, but it also is utilized for tripod. So your phone in a steady position so that you can take your picture of whatever you're taking without any movement or jitter or blur to the photo. So, by the way, this company does some awesome packaging on this. So let's get into this. So we first see that it's clearly labeled out on what all it does. It shows you all those different type of solutions it can be used for. This piece right here is your fit card. Essentially what that does is you take your phone and you fit your phone based on the size of your phone into these grooves to see which one fits the best. So you fit your phone in these grooves, and then you can determine which groove your phone fits in the best, which is meant for the card itself. So you have these little grommets that slide in here, and here's several more of the adapters, different sizes. Let's take one out and look at it. So you have these adapters, and you put that into the card itself, and this is where your phone is actually going to slide into and mount. So I'm not going to take this all the way out, but you can get an idea. It slides out pretty easily. But you can see you slide this all the way out, and then you would put your different size in. So I put this in my wallet. So wherever I am, if I need a kickstand to watch a video, I just pop this out. Or like I said, if I'm taking a group photo, or maybe I want to take a very still shot that I don't want any, that could be affected by me shaking the camera by holding it, I can use this as a tripod. So what we do is we bend it. This looks like a magic trick, but it's really not after you use it for a little bit. Please follow the instructions. It's very clear on how to use it. Company's awesome. I think there's several different versions of this out, but I have been very impressed with this company. After you've turned it, you will now bend the corner pieces up, and now you've got your kickstand. You can also separate this out and then have a wider kickstand if you want, or tripod. But for sakes of this video, I'm just gonna leave it like this. And I'll grab my phone. Set my phone in there. And now we have a kickstand for a phone. And since these can rotate when they're in this base, watch what happens to the phone. The phone can be placed at a different position based on these little adapters rotate in here. It's in portrait, I could do that. Really cool device. I really like this. And again, this works for any type of phone, any size phone, any case. I haven't tested on a lot of cases, but say you get a new case and it doesn't come with the adapters that fit, you can actually contact this company and they will send you, based on you using the kit card here, they will send you the adapters that you need. Really cool. And then once you're done, just flip this back around. Is a Samsung 45 watt charger. So these are really nice. It's USB-C. With 45 watts, you can actually charge a lot of stuff very fast, maybe even some smaller laptops, tablets, etc. And of course, it charges the S21 very fast. I think most of the time under 45 minutes, I believe. And that will wrap it up. That is all these devices for the Samsung. Remember, several of these are not just specific to the Samsung S21 Ultra. Your charger, flash drive, the buds, the HDMI, the charger, the card, can all still be used with a different phone. Maybe another brand new phone that just came out, the OnePlus 9 Pro. Stay around for a video on this guy coming soon. Have any questions on any of these? Feel free to ask me in the descriptions below. Like and subscribe. Till the next one.